Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. Last time, we went around a little bit more, started exploring more of Terrydactyl Land, and after Adobe can finally stop notifying me that some of my stuff is finished installing, we will be continuing on in Terrydactyl Land. We did some stuff with Wumbo and Mumbo last time. Actually, I think we did pretty near everything with Mumbo last time. And now we are finally going to do something I started to do, but realized I didn't have the right moves at the time, because Banjo learned something kind of interesting. Such as... I think it's this guy over here. Let's see what he says. Oh, I do feel slightly unwell. Oh, no, come on now. Must have been that caveman I ate the pterodactyl during. Anyways, we can just lift the whole dinosaur in our backpack. During this time, we can't lift Kazooie in, and you can see the backpack slightly enlarged and wobbling a little bit to kind of signify that Banjo's carrying something. I kind of like that little detail. And I've never praised one thing. I gotta praise one major thing about this game. I really like the graphics in the HD version. It sounds like a little thing to praise an HD port of an N64 game, but they did a really good job with the graphics in this game. I know people can criticize the HD port of Kazooie for removing a lot of the difficulty, but I don't know really. Like, for Tooie, they didn't really change a whole lot of the core fundamentals, and I gotta say, they did a really fine job with some of the visual updates in this game. And thankfully, there is a switch location right here, so we can switch to Kazooie here. Speaking of Switch, actually, I'm just gonna make some sort of comment about the Nintendo Switch, but I'm actually now also just realizing Ukulele is on the Nintendo Switch, and I am gonna be honest, I haven't really gotten a chance to play it yet, to tell you the truth. I played it a little bit on PC when it came out, on my age-old laptop that I've been using now for ongoing 6 years, and the laptop is still kind of a beast when it comes to anything else, but when it comes to gaming, yeah, it definitely shows, and I couldn't exactly run Ukulele that well. Anyways, let's go to Isle of Hags. And one other major big improvement with the HD version is the lack of the load times. There's some minor problems with this. I don't really agree with the way they handled cheats in this game. In case you don't know, because it would kind of break leaderboards, there's some special cheats in the original game that would let you do things like, there was one called Super Banjo, which boosts the speed of Banjo. This could actually be used to sequence break. You could get some stuff really early and easily because of Banjo's extra speed, like giving him extra momentum. Yeah, but they basically disable saving in the HD version if you turn that on, which is, dare I say, bullshit if you ask me, but I can kind of understand it. Anyways, we have a spare Lobo here, so let's see Mumbo here. Got a Globo, yeah, we've been through this, I don't know how many times, but... Time to be a doctor. And fortunately, I think when we go back to Terrydactyl Land, I think that we'll just automatically get the Jiggy right off the bat, which... This whole dinosaur side quest, one of the most involved Jiggies in all of Terrydactyl Land, which is a great thing. I shouldn't say that it's one of. If there's one thing I'll criticize Terrydactyl Land for, many of the Jiggies there are very involved. There's some that aren't, And we'll get to those ones that aren't very soon, but there's definitely some that are. And this is definitely one of the most involved, I think. It's also interesting to note that their Mumbo sign says Ecum Bokum on the side of it, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And disappearing sign, yep. That's all that sign is used for, pretty much this one single side quest. I'll get a clockwork egg, because those things are very, very precious, trust me. It may not seem like it because I have the eggs cheat turned on, but believe me, if I didn't, I would only have 4 of those stupid things left, and for the amount of good they are useful for, you want to have some of those, trust me. Those things can be precious as hell in a speedrun. Anyways. Okay, let's not just see up close of that flying guy. I could go back to Glitter Gulch Mine and get a Jiggy, but I'll hold off on that till later, I think. Anyways, let's go to Terrydactyl Land. Yeah, I could have just gone to Glitter Gulch Mine, and I wouldn't be here for very long, so I think it's the only thing I'm missing in Glitter Gulch Mine now that I think about it. I don't really have a reason not to do this, because there is a Jiggy there that I can get now. I think we will. There's not a whole lot of reason. I think we'll get a Jiggy right off the bat here. The one in Glitter Gulch Mine I can get in like 10 seconds, pretty much, if I remember how to get there. Yeah, this guy can basically go right back to his own place right off the bat. Yeah, that Minjo was a red one earlier, now he's orange, so you can tell he's fake. Styracosaurus Family Cave. This is the last of them. Can't thank you enough. Please accept this shiny thing I acquired when I trod on one of those Ungabungas. Worked really hard for you. Any chance of another Jiggy question mark? No. No. I can just imagine it doing the Hotel Mario. No. 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 Thing right there. I might do that with the power of editing magic. I think that would be really funny. I don't know why, because Hotel Mario and YouTube Poops was kind of something that was like 10 years ago, but I know Hotel Mario was, oh god, that came in like 94 or 95, I think. Anyway, Glitter Gulch Mine, coming back here for like very short amount of time here. Because I don't feel like backtracking, and I know for a fact there's a Jiggy here that we needed. We really didn't need to wait this long to get it, but I figured it wouldn't hurt. It's near the world entrance, I think. Yeah. Just gotta take this over. Wait, what? Okay, wait, no, hold the phone. We're this way, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, it's this way for sure, I remember now. So there's a easy way to get this when you have Kazooie, when you can split with Kazooie solo. Actually, screw it, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Long story short, there's a spring pad here. Just gotta do that. You can get that, you can actually get that as early as you can split up, but it's a lot easier whenever you can get Kazooie's wing attack, because the thing with that is that if you use Kazooie's wing attack, you can basically give yourself an extra glide, which is plenty of room, but it is possible, and I had a video on my channel years and years ago of doing that with just Kazooie's just being able to just do a regular flap, and it is possible, even without Super Banjo or anything, but yeah, it's a little bit... It's a little bit on the iffy side, to say the very least. Anyways, let's go back to Terrydactyl Land. I know in the N64 version, there's like a lot of really long load times between all these scenes, but it's not so bad here. Train station, saving. Yeah, Minjo, I hear ya. Let's actually get on with this video a little bit instead of doing doctor stuff here, because we can do some stuff with Wumba now. I don't think I'm a whole lot, but some stuff nonetheless anyway. Alright, I think... nowhere near the beginning here. I think we're pretty near done with just about everything on the base of Terrydactyl Land. I think there's only a small handful of things left. Anyways, Wumba's wigwam is very freaking large right now. And let's head into this much bigger pond. And see the much bigger Daddy T-Rex. This thing is awesome. Call this Daddy T-Rex. Use left stick to move and X to make much noise. This was what I was talking about when I said there was an achievement. In fact, I'll show this off here, because I'm actually curious. If you kill like 15 enemies with this, that might be a minor bit of... some of these might be a bit of a minor spoiler here, but, where is it? Beating up 20 bad guys need to go. For some reason, I'm pretty sure this is the thing you need, the 20 bad guys need to go. From what I remember, you need either the Daddy T-Rex, Mumbo's wand, or something else to do that. I used to just go around here and with the Daddy T-Rex and just get it that way because, I mean, why wouldn't you, honestly? This thing is pretty much the prime person to do this. Okay, I also see this note here. Kind of concerns me if I missed anything else, but anyways, there is something I can get here. If you take this over here, let out a giant roar, and that guy just shit his pants. That's scary. Me must go change. I actually didn't know he seriously did that. That's funny. That's pretty funny. And unfortunately, the Daddy T-Rex only really has one more thing. Okay, wait, seriously, where in the... I don't remember how to get this Jinjo here. Oh, I see now. That is definitely a real one, just based on the way it is. Yeah, so... anyways, if we just head up here, there's a T-Rex switch. And it is a blue Jinjo that is timed for 35 seconds. So yeah, you basically just gotta go in, transform, and yeah, you can pretty much guess the rest of the story. Thankfully, the timer stops right now. And... oh yeah, it's over here where I gotta be going. Blue Jinjo time. I don't remember how many the Blue family has. I want to say like 7? 7 maybe? Yeah, 7. Okay. What are we doing on Jinjo families anyway? Because it's been literally like 2 years since I played this game, so I don't remember. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 families are done. Missing 1 brown, 3 green, 3 red, 2 blue. Missing 6 blacks, so I feel like that's gonna be most of the final worlds is just the black Jinjos, but I could be wrong. I mean, there's 5 per world, so there's still a lot left to get, but anyways, I'm just heading back here because I noticed I missed a Kazooie Jinjo here. And after that, we'll start scaling the mountain because there's still even more crap we have to get here. So, anyways, you can hit that. And is this timed? No, not that I'm aware of. If I can find where the freaking thing is. Here it is. There we go. So yeah, let's start climbing the mountain because there's a lot, I mean a lot of stuff we can do here. And also now go into that one cave that guy was guarding. I guess we can do that now too. We've actually been in the Unga Bunga cave already, but we weren't able to do a whole lot in there. We were actually in there in Mayhem Temple, believe it or not. Because I don't know if we've experienced a whole lot of it yet, but one thing that Banjo-Tooie likes to do a lot is interconnect worlds. And this world is no exception, because we're going to be revisiting some very familiar territory pretty soon. First, I would like to come here because this is a spot that we actually can't do much of in here, so I won't stay here too long. But I do need to open up a switch, because believe it or not, me warm but still need food, junk food good. I think this guy says the same thing. Warm but still need food, junk food good. So yeah, these guys all just want junk food, which is not the healthiest thing in the world. There's an egg there, which is kind of unfortunate, but down this way to Witchy World. Yeah, that opens up a path into Witchy World, which will be returning from quite a bit later. There's something here though. Ah, yeah. There's another guy up here, I think. I swear to God, if I have one of those things to deal with, then... Oh, here we go. Yeah. I don't know how long this one's been going on for. I feel like this one's been kind of a long segment, but I feel like this one was not as productive, even though I guess I was finishing up a lot of weird side quests and stuff. I'd say I got more jiggies in this one than the last couple, but I can do at least one more main thing before I end off this video, because I think the next video is gonna come pretty close to wrapping up stuff in Terrydactyl Land for the most part. Ooh, I think this is the last of the notes here, actually. I think that was the last note of Terrydactyl Land. I could be wrong, but... yes, it was! Sweet! That is one very large thing I don't need to collect anymore. If you remember, we have been in this area before. Wait, what? I didn't want to wear these. Seem okay, me let you in. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I feel like we went in this place on a different entrance, but I guess maybe not. I don't know. This place is massive. Anyway, check out where we are. Remember this place from earlier? Yeah, it's been a little bit of time. That way leads to Mayhem Temple. Don't want to go back there at all. There's another entrance here. That's what's confusing me. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, come off it! There is another entrance here. I just don't remember where it is. Didn't want to do that. Is it through here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we had one of these things earlier. You may have noticed there's a few big eggs lying around, and I know there's one over this way as well, in a very obscure and out-of-the-way place, but yeah, we gotta deal with those a little bit later. Probably in the next episode we'll deal with those. Sounds weird to think Terrydactyl Land's already almost over, but believe it or not, it actually kind of is. Anyways, we now finally have enough for this. Hatch. I can't believe that you're a bird who can't hatch eggs. It's so absurd. Hold down the trigger right trigger. Press X for a real bird. I'll finally see. Okay, in the original game, he said, it would have been using the Z button for that, so that's how it would have rhymed there. This way leads out, yeah. I would have liked to still have Banjo with me, but... yeah, there we go. And I think that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. Next time, we're pretty much going to continue scaling up Terrydactyl Land, and hopefully coming close to finishing it. I don't know for sure yet, but believe it or not, I know I say we only have like 2 jiggies. We're pretty close to being done with this world, as crazy as that is. So yeah, we'll continue progressing onward, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out.